You've joined us for a semi-roundtable discussion. Some of the legends of offshore: Hugh Fuller, Billy Mauff, J.R. Noble, Joey Gratton, and the lovely Jackie Piper. No holds barred, totally uncut, uncensored. We're going to ask some pretty basic, hard questions, and we want some serious answers. The worst race you've ever been in, Billy?
The one I wasn't in. It would probably be the one I wasn't in.
Who would you most not want to be in a corner with?
I like to be in the corner with everybody, and I really like to be in their boat more than I'm in my boat when I'm in the corner.
I hear you. Jackie, is it a man's world or the women taking over?
Well, now that I'm getting in here, now it's becoming a female world. So, yeah, I mean, I try my best to try and give them some competition. But right now, I think it's pretty male-dominated. But we're coming in slowly but surely.
Joey, you've been around a long time. Wily, throttle man. What's the worst injury you ever had?
Cross-dressing.
Yeah, when I cross-dressed and got Billy in the same car, that was a bad deal. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at his shoes.
Are those jersey shoes?
Listen, for years you told me the OPs, I got to step up. I'm finally stepping up. I'm getting yelled at now.
Hugh Fuller, give me a good Key West story.
Oh, there are a lot of them down there. We had a lot of fun in Key West, but it's always usually fairly rough every time I show up. So it probably will be this year. But it's a great, venue, and we just love racing down there, especially if Billy's going to be beside me this year.
So wait, does that mean rough on the street at night or rough actually in the boat?
Rough following you around.
It is very rough following.
JR, tell us about the most dangerous race you ever had.
Well, I don't know about dangerous, but the last race we were in New York City. And we hit a hole, and the boat popped up in the air. Oh, my God, I was sure we were going over. I was going to be like Billy here and get swimming. I've seen that so many times with you doing that. But, yeah, it is good.
There goes all my years of experience.
I was sure we were going over. But somehow Grant saved us, and we pulled it out. So, hey. But that was the closest we've come.
Why don't you bring up how many times you went upside down, though? That counts more than my times going over.
I only went over once.
That's all because you can count on one finger once.
Well,
How many times have you been over?
Alabama originally. We don't learn to count too high.
Well, I went over with Gary at the start of a race. That was probably the most embarrassing because they dropped the flag. We went upside down. That was a plant. They did that to take me out, to scare me out of the small class. And I still came back. I'm in the class now.
Listen, with Billy, I've hit him. I've center punched him in, where are we at in Arizona or whatever, Lake Havasu or whatever, hit him about 130 mile an hour, tore our whole sponson off. But the deal I got with Steve Page, I mean, I'm in the boat with him all the time. We get in a wreck or rolled or we spin out or something, he gets knocked out every time. I'm ready to go, we're flicking stuff on, and Steve's going, he's asleep. I call him the possum. He sleeps all the time.
Jackie.
Wait, whoa, wait a second. Wait,
I've never cut him off in a turn before. I've always left you 9 feet.
I do remember these stickers on my boat with a bullseye, and I wasn't sponsored by Target. It was just a Target.
Well, you told me the best place to hit you. You had the most. You put an I-beam in your boat. You said, but I really didn't hit you that much. I just kind of got close.
No, there was
the water spray that was hitting you.
In the old days, I would call them the Hugh Fuller love taps.
I just wanted to know where I was.
And I know.
Jackie, you're in Sheds Plus, 42-foot fountain with your boyfriend, Joe. Who calls the shots in there and why?
Oh, my goodness, we both do. I primarily because I'm screaming all the time. He can't get 2 cents in, so poor guy, he's like, go left. I'm like, no, right. He's like, okay, fine. But no, we've had some crazy experiences in there. I mean, our like last Key West that you were talking about, Key West, our steering wheel came off right in the middle of the turn. So the boat does a 90-degree turn. We're heading towards another boat, and I was like, oh, I just hold and brace and ready to take the thing, but he kept going and we were good. And then he's like, put it back on. I'm like, really? So I put that booger back on and we continued on and we were good to go, but it was intense.
You've raced in many classes over the years. What's the most competitive class in offshore, in your opinion?
I tell you what, right now I think the most competitive class is the stock outboard class. I'm running that with Billy's in it now. We're trying to get Hugh. We can't get him under 140 mile an hour. He won't get in the boat. So, but it's incredibly competitive right now. Billy had his first, him and Jay, the first time in the boat today. Did an awesome job. Well, you know what? We broke in a new Hulk boat. He hit him. I almost landed on top of him, and he loved it. So we're going to hit him again in Key West. No big deal.
JR, it's always good to get a checkered flag, but just how much does it mean to be national champion or even higher than that, world champion?
No, it's great. I mean, we love it. We've had some great races down in Key West, and this was the accumulation today of our national championship win. So yeah, it's wonderful. We like it. But it was a fun race today, and so we're going on to the Worlds.
Billy, you've got a lot of friends in offshore. You've been around quite a number of decades. Who would you least want to be out there on the course with? Be honest.
John Carbonell.
And why?
Because you can't say. Reggie, because you can't say. No. I, you know what? There isn't anybody that I would not want to be out. You know what? Listen, this is more than just a sport. It's a passion. It's a love. You know, we don't make any money. What we do is spend a lot of money to come here, to create tourism for the people in the area, to put smiles on people's faces. It's an act of love to get into this sport and stay in it. I'm doing it 33 years. It's an act of love.
I'm not that old.
I know about that now.
The adrenaline is always there, going at speeds upwards of 175 miles an hour in the boat you're in now. But how does it feel? Tell people what it feels like to know that maybe at any moment it could be all over.
Well, I think you don't ever think about that. Let's be honest. You always think you're safe and you're very, comfortable and you're protected if anything does happen. We hooked it today. We used the last part of the race, and we did an extra few laps today just for a test session for Key West. And so we were trying a lot of different things, trying to carry more speed through the turn. I hooked it pretty hard up there. We thought we were going over. So we thought we weren't too smart to do the extra laps when that happened. But we had it was a really good time, and so it was a lot of fun today. But the boat, it's fun running that fast, and you just get used to it like anything else. It used to be 100 miles an hour was scary, then 120, 140, now 180. So it's just what you're used to.
JR, how do you find a fine balance between being the consummate racer in the Super Cat class and being the total party animal on Duval Street?
I'm sitting here in this crowd. How do I get pegged with this label? Come on.
You just put your beer down about 2 seconds before this interview started.
Well, okay, guilty is charged, but you try and find a balance. Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You speak to me about balance.
Yeah.
I can't hang on the ball sheet with either one of these guys. I promise you that. No way.
The World Championship is coming up very, very shortly. What would it mean to you, Jackie, to be a world champion, female world champion? How's that sound to you?
Oh my good, that would be like a dream come true because we've had such challenging years and these guys out here have so many decades in some cases of experience, so to be out there with them just on a normal day is just so phenomenal. But to actually take home the gold, bring home the championship, that would be remarkable, and it would be female, so that would be great. I mean, I don't know what I would do. I'd be like, yes! I would have to practice my celebration, so if it does happen, we can look somewhat cool. Yeah, we won it. And then when the cameras turn, I'd be like, yes, that's great, yes. I think we'll come next year.
You've heard it. We have some living legends here. We have some future legends here as well. It's all going to go down at the World Championships in Key West, Florida, 2011. Wow, I can't wait.